I bet you started learning Polish with Duolingo. But is the more popular app actually the best way to learn? Let the games begin. Polish is spoken by around 45 million people worldwide, which means this language will open up new experiences for you. But most people just stick to earning daily streaks and not really learning the language. So let's break down the features of these two apps to see which one is better. First, the audio. Audio and sounds are the key when it comes to learning or using a language. If one tone is wrong, your sentence could turn into something totally different than what you're actually trying to communicate. That's why it's crucial to learn the audio from the right source. Duolingo uses text-to-speech audio. They're consistent but lacks the soul and the accent from a real person. On the other hand, Ling uses native speaker recordings for every lesson. If you want to sound like a local, not a computer, Ling wins this round. Click the link in the description below to give Ling a try and hear the audio for yourself. Next, motivation technique. Sometimes you forget to take a lesson, but it's the only way to train your brain to remember a new language. That's why motivation techniques are crucial for your learning process. Duolingo is great at keeping you coming back with a streak system that constantly nudges you. But those streaks are designed for attention, not necessarily for learning. Ling has streaks too, but they're not that pushy. Ling's system is built to keep you motivated without punishing you for missing a day. There is a streak saver feature that you can earn so that your progress won't be completely lost even if you miss one day of learning. They even send notifications that actually teach you new words. Let's compare a real-world use case. Even if you learn tons of phrases and memorize all of them, it's probably not going to be very helpful if you're just learning phrases that you'll never actually use in real life. Duolingo is known for quirky sentences. They're fun, but are they really usable in everyday world? That way you'll only understand words and not a whole sentence, even if your daily streaks are super high. Ling focuses on functional survival. We're talking real dialogues you actually use at a restaurant, train station, or some other place. Plus, Ling gives you culture notes, so you're also learning the etiquette of the native speakers. Now let's look at the real-time conversation practice. If you don't have a way to practice the language, all your learning and earning streaks become useless. So let's explore how each app solves this issue for their users. Duolingo focuses heavily on translations and clicking buttons. It's easy, but it doesn't prepare you for a real conversation. Ling features an interactive chatbot with real people audio that stimulates real-life scenarios. You can practice responding to a waiter or a friend in a safe space, helping you build the confidence to actually speak when you're abroad. Lastly, the fundamental for learning every language: word reviewing. Honestly, reviewing your vocabulary is a life-changing habit to develop when you're learning a new language. It helps with long-term retention and is the key to fluency. Duolingo keeps you on a linear path, forcing you to review the words their algorithm chooses. But sometimes you don't need to review the words you already know. Ling offers a save to favorites feature. You can tag the specific words you struggle with and then revisit them until you're satisfied. Now that the comparison is done, what are your thoughts? If you're interested in using Ling, click the link in the description and try out 2 units for free. Have a good journey learning a new language.